These two young men, my classmates, they said, "Are you crazy? Did you think what did you do?" I said, "I was desperate. I realized that there was no other chance."
Farid Ahmed's words of forgiveness were heard around the world following a terror attack in Christchurch, New Zealand.
I want a heart that will be full of love and will forgive lavishly.
His words and stories offer both healing and hope for the future.
If our heart is full of love, then peace will start from here.
Episode 22, Courage and Risk. These stories you've been recalling about risk, very different from New Zealand. I mean, you're constantly facing violence.
Yes.
And potential death threats if not
Yes.
being killed for just being a moderate person. How far did that go for you? I mean, how extreme did it get?
Yeah, to some extent it was really extreme. It went as far as plotting to kill me. But before we go there, probably I can bring out another story. And that one, I was not willing to do anything because of the considerable risk, but I was forced to. So the story was, when I was on my third year and I was still in the student union, so basically military government took over by force. They took the power from the elected president, and the martial law was in place in the country with partial facility like continue the classes, but curfew, when it is dark you cannot get out, things like this. At that time, from the Polytechnic board, there was an order, 11 teachers to be released immediately without any alternative teachers for us. You can imagine, exam is after 3 or 4 months. Suddenly 11 teachers are taken away to pushed in somewhere else, and we are without any teachers. How on the earth we were going to get the classes, prepare ourselves from the board exam, not the local exam. Local exam, sometimes teachers, they know that they have taught you that much, so they frame their questions within what they have taught. But this one is a board exam. It was a dooming situation for us. About those teachers, they had been working with that Polytech for all their lives. Their children were studying. They had side business. They used to work. They used to go to their sick mother, sick father to look after them. Now suddenly, without any discussion, without any explanation, under military government, they had to leave. There was a crying, in the staff quarters. Children, they didn't want to lose their friends. They didn't want to lose their favorite school. The parents, they were crying, who is going to look after us? My son is has been helping. Now he has to go. They are side business, students. Farid, what's going to happen to us? Our life is ruined. But my mind was saying, Farid, you can't do anything. Because this is military government. You cannot go for a protest. You cannot do any picketing. You cannot do any demonstration to force the political leaders to change their mind to do something. You go to the military government, they have guns or they have stick. Very rude, very cruel. What could I do? I didn't know what to do. I was not trained or experienced to deal with military government. So I was saying no, but I was very distressed, very sad, because I was going to suffer for exam as well. But I didn't know what to do. Until after a couple of days, suddenly my father was in my hostel room. Surprised. He never ever had time to see me in my hostel room. Never. Sometimes he came to the main building, he sat with the principal, he called me, I went there, he gave me money and gone. Dad, what are you doing here? Well, some of your teachers, they want to see me. What? Why? Well, they want to see me, they made a complaint against you. What is it? They said you are not helping them. And they told me this story. I said, Dad, I never told you I do student politics. Because you told me student politics, money stopped. What are you doing here? Well, I said that for your best. But since you have taken responsibility, I do not like you are saying no, you cannot help. And then that quickly brought the old picture to me. My father, for his good heart, he was attempted to be killed 3 times. He was taken to the prison. All about if he wanted to just look after himself and his family, he was not going to be in the trouble. And I said to him, Dad, eventually you are bringing the same thing for me. Do you realize how much trouble I could be with military government? He said, I know, but your dad never walked away. I said, okay. You go home. I never expected to be honored by a request from my own father. Never imagined. So I said, okay, if necessary, I will take risk. So I quickly made a plan, and I told the principal that you have to lie for me, and I will lie here. And God forbid, I am forced to. As a principal, within 24 hours, the order is within 24 hours, you have to release these teachers. If you don't follow their order, you may lose your job. So I want you to lie about me. You tell them that Farid has put a lock here. And he said he is going to talk to the martial law administrators until he finds an answer from them. If I go to office and sign, the students might attack me, kill me, and I'll be in really trouble. You just say this lie for me and do not sign, do not release them. And tomorrow morning, I am going to the Junior Marshal Administrator. So you just delay for me, put all the blame on for it. At night I went, and then I did not know how to type, so I wrote a petition in English, not in Bengali. Petition to the Chief Marshal Administrator in the capital city, and I planned that I would take it to the Junior Marshal Administrator and I would request him to fax it to the Chief Marshal Administrator with urgent attention. Why English? Somehow the English language is very much respected there. It shows that you are not very ordinary.
Okay.
You know how to deal with English language. So I was hoping that I will probably get some attention. The second reason is that militaries in our country excellent in English. They are top talented students. Medical students, engineering students, usually military students. Yeah. So I wrote very nicely, a long one. Next morning, I took 2 other friends, classmates. I went there. And I have experienced the rudest behavior in my life. So I managed to cross the gate, went to the office of Junior Marshal Administrator, and then his guard took our message in, and he said, ask them to sit. So we were sitting on the veranda for 4 hours. He never called us. Then it was 5 p.m. and military people, they follow exact timing. 5 p.m. closed, he came out. Did he have the courtesy even to ask, hey boys, I was busy, I could not see you? No. He did not say a word. He just looked at us, and then he turned his eyes away and he started walking to the opposite direction. My 2 friends, they said, it means we are failed. Nothing going to happen. Then quickly something came to my mind. I said, I have not come here all these ways just to go empty-handed. No, I have to take risks. I didn't tell them. I just ran. By then, he was a couple of meters. I just ran and blocked him. Sir! I had a military friend, Major. So he taught me some times ago that when you talk to the military officers, talk like a tiger. With big boys, they will listen. If you say, sir, they will walk over you. So, I just said, sir, I have been waiting here for a few hours. My matter is urgent. Then he responded, tell me. He was keep walking. Oh my God, tell me. My story is this long. Tell me. I have to be very brief. So I was brief. He said, I have a petition. Everything is written there. I just want your help. You have to fax it this evening to the Chief Marshal Administrator, please. Why do I have to? Sir, it's a matter of education. We are many students. We cannot pass our exam without our teachers. And only if you help And only with the intervention by the chief martial administrator, we can keep our teachers and we can do better. I am not here for politics. I am here for education. And 3 nights ago, Chief Martial Administrator, in his televised speech, he said that students, I don't like politics, but if you come for your education purpose, I am there for you. And please help this. Leave your file with my secretary. I'll see what I can do. That was his last word. He entered into another office. So I gave my petition to his secretary. He did not give any assurance or anything. I came back. These 2 young men, my classmates, they said, "Are you crazy? Did you think what did you do?" I said, I was desperate. I realized that there was no other chance. And I didn't want to fail because we are carrying huge responsibility for us, for teachers families, huge. What else could I do? So they said, did he say he would do it? No. Did he say he will not do it? No. So they told me, so when you will go back to Polytech and they will ask you, students and teachers, what can you tell them? I said to them that you tell them what I tell you. You tell them that the general administrator said, wait and see. Basically, that's what I said. So we have to wait without any panicking. Do not say it was a success. Do not say it was a failure. Don't talk too much. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. You will put me in trouble. So went back. It was night when I went back, and then I went to the residence of my principal, and I said that please continue lying. And may God forgive us. This is the only way, I'm thinking. Maybe there are other better ways, but nothing is coming in my mind. I am at that stage, and I am hoping that within 24 hours, we'll hear something. So, principal said, okay, I'll take that risk because I'm putting the blame on you. I said, yeah. We waited next whole day. Nothing. No telephone to our principal, no fax, nothing. I was little bit in my heart. I was shaky. And those, 2 students, did you hear anything? I said, you give at least 36 hours. Because Chief Martial Administrator or Junior Martial Administrator, they are not like us, that they have plenty of time in their hand, and you should give them some time. But in my heart, I was thinking, probably this is a big loss, big defeat this time, because I could not predict what military government would do. What if General Martial Administrator did not fax it? What if he took offense that I went in front of him? Who knows? Because if you don't mix with people, you do not know how they think. I had no idea. So that's how time was going. Night came. Around 9:30 at night, principal's security guard came and knocked at my door in the hostel. Open the door. Sir is calling you. I thought, oh. Maybe he will say, Farid, I cannot lie any longer. By tomorrow morning, the order has come, I have to release. Maybe they will suggest him to bring police at first to save them from, save the principal from the students. And maybe tomorrow I'll be arrested because Farid has prevented the government order from signing. Let's see. So I went, and then I went to his residence in his lounge. I saw he was waiting for me. The moment he opened the door, he was smiling. Come, come, my son, come, come. Very quiet and very learned. He studied in USA, MSc engineering. Very polite, very wise man. My son, come in. I looked at him. Sir? He said, come and sit. Because I was wondering why he was so nice to me. And then he called his children and his wife. Hey, all of you come. Yeah. Bring some sweet and something sweet for Farid. So they quickly went and got some special Bangladeshi sweet for me. Sir, are you celebrating for something? Yes, son. You are successful. Tell me. Oh, I just half an hour ago, I received the telephone. Chief Marshal Administrator, he received your request and he ordered the board to cancel it and everything will be as it was. Oh, it was so happy occasion. So with his family, we celebrated together, and he said to his daughters, this is your brother. If you need anything, this is your brother, because he didn't have any son. So he was so, he was so much for me. He told his family that this boy, he's like my son. I trust him. He thinks like a professor, but can act like a child. But he's always within the law, and I like working with him. So that was a huge honor. It was very risky, but why did I do this? Hey, my father reminded me that for his good works, he took suffering. But when he said to me, your dad never walked away, that was an electric shock for me. That my father, he followed the truth, followed the right thing, followed the compassion. And anytime risk came, he didn't walk away. And today, I was going to walk away. What a shame. What a shame. So, my father's encouragement was helpful, and also, the environment, it was a compassionate thing. And also it was the right thing, because we had a right to have our teachers. We had right to have our good study. So all the good things gave me the fire. Otherwise, normally, I do not take risk. I don't want to take risk. All my life, when the circumstances was that I had to, then I did not. I did not walk back. I took the risk, and I would say fairly that my risks was eventuated in good result 100%. So that way I'm lucky. And you ask me that what made me, these are little things gave me confidence in life. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. If necessary, take risk. Do the right thing.